Granite Ridge Greens, Wednesday, September 29th, 2021. I had that wrong the other day when I did the other movie. For some reason I said 2020 when we're in 2021. It's just that 2020 went away so fast. So we got a visitor up beside the coop. He's looking for our birds. Where did the birds go? The Canadian geese used to fly over and are still flying over, and the turkeys go and these guys would answer them back, or they'd yell. They'd be doing their caw as they were getting in formation above because they're getting ready to fly south. I don't know if that's a Canadian goose or if it's a duck, but it looks like a baby Canadian goose. I can't get in any tighter than that. That's as far as my camera goes. And he's a good, 300 feet out from the window here. But Fran asked me, have you seen any more wildlife? Constantly. I don't know if you can see. I'll pan out for a minute. I've joined with another farm now, and I'm going to help them because they need lots of hay for their animals, and they don't have enough land clear yet. So they've been cutting my land. They cut from where I cut over there. See in the back? I cut right here, just beyond where that bird is. See how thick it is in there by that tree? So they got about half of that done, and then the other side, see, my fields are clear. They're going to come with a machine. They're going to bale up all the ragweed and the goldenrod. That was what I learned the other day from my friend. Goldenrod and just all the fauna and plants that have grown. There's strawberry plants out there. There's blueberry plants. So we're going to be growing hay and helping out the neighbor, and they're going to help us out, the same people that helped us with the turkeys. I knew there was some decent people up here. I guess you just got to pick and choose who you ask. My new friend said maybe it was overwhelming for the other people. I said no. Some people just have attitudes, I guess. Someone comes along and tries to be nice to you, you should return it, or you kind of look like an asshole. So if you want to be an asshole, I don't want to be around you. I don't have time for people's fucking drama at all. Way too busy, and I'm hurting. 11 discs, like I mentioned before, gone on my back. I'm lucky to get some help here now. Some real help from some real nice people and hardworking people, fourth generation farmers, and they know a lot. So I'm getting helped out. See how far they went over there by the barn, and he had a look at the barn for me because I said it has to come down, and the neighbor said no, it's probably lasts another 50 years, but it's starting to rot. Floor is rotted inside. So I guess we're going to take the barn down. He suggested getting someone to take a barn, but these guys come along. That Jim, the meat guy, offered me, what was it, $5,000 for my barn. Yeah, well, he also tried to take my logs for free from Kinesis, but when he found out they had to be hauled, he disappeared. And he ripped me off for some meat. Gave me a real shitty order of meat. I bought a quarter off him, and it was just garbage. So he's going to have a little bit of a problem very, very soon with the illegal things that he's doing with his farm. But anyways, a look at the bird for Fran. Boy, is that ever all over the place. It's so tight, eh? Oh, get back down. Where are you? Right there. Whoops. Get a little chipmunk. No, it's not a chipmunk. It's a little bird here. Where did you go? There you are. Right down in there. See the little birds? They're the ones that go into this garage here and eat all the chicken food. So they're picking up what she's left. What Lucky is left is being eaten up by the little birds. Man, oh man, she's eating turkey food, like 8% or 7 or 8% higher protein than chicken food. These guys are supercharged. So are the little red squirrels. They've been stealing food all summer. They probably got a big nest full of it. They put it in my marijuana plants, my medical marijuana plants. They got seeds all in them, so now there's all kinds of stuff growing out of there. It's funny. I love it. I love this place. This is the best buy I ever made. My real estate lady, fantastic job. If you want to get real estate up here, ask me, Ken, and I will turn you to the proper people. She doesn't just sell. She knows what people are looking for. She learns what they want, and then she goes and finds it for them. And she's not one to push the price up. You know, the price is getting pushed up. Oh, here we go again. The price is getting pushed up by demand and by foreigners with a lot of money. Anyways, that's the, I think it's a baby Canadian goose. Or it's a duck. Dennis will be able to tell me. Dennis knows all the different animals and the birds and stuff, and is also a professional photographer. Dennis Turcott, if you want to look him up on YouTube. Just some beautiful pictures, and he frames them and sells them and everything. And they're better than National Geographic. So there you go. Hats off to Dennis. Anyways, Granite Ridge Greens, I got work to do. I got Almonds Heating coming out to hopefully hook up my new furnace, my used new furnace. It's a little small for this place. I think we're about 120,000 BTU. I haven't checked the tag on the old furnace, but like I said, they butchered it here. The last owners, whoever worked on the furnace, butchered it all up. They added an add-on Scotty SS wood stove and burnt the galvanized. They got it so hot right off the ductwork. Also told me that they didn't know who put the furnace in, but I open it up and it's got Macomb on the inside, so that's pretty obvious right there. It's a good thing people don't lie. But anyways, that's our bird. That's our visiting bird. And he's just eating what's been freshly cut. The crows go into the old coop there, and they're cleaning it up too, so that's good. We're gonna have to get up there and clean up the shavings and get our bin going for recycling the shavings and the chicken poop, like a compost type of thing. There's already one. Where is it? Right? I'm having trouble finding it on this camera. Pan out a little bit so I can get the spot. Right there. See the compost pile behind the fence? I'm going to pick that up with my loader and take some skids and put them all together and drop it in so I can put my bucket in and mix it. Where's the bird again? I can't find the bird. There's the bird. Hi, bird. Hey, yeah, that's a baby Canadian goose, right? He's beautiful. Yeah. They love my pond here, and there's nobody ripping through with the four-wheelers or, well, no, won't be snowmobiles yet, but there will be. There will be. I'm going to let some snowmobiles in here.
Garfield's beside you.
Yeah, I know. Is he watching the bird, Garfie? Let's zoom out. We'll ask Garfie what he thinks. Come on, Garfie. Out we go.
I don't think it's a baby. It looks nice.
He's pretty. He doesn't have the long legs. That's why I was wondering if he's actually a duck. But he looks like a Canadian goose, even when you. Yeah. What do you think, Garfie? Do you like him? Hey, is you a good boy? Yeah. I ate all my breakfast. Yeah. And I sleep all the time with my father in his bed.
He's
It's birds, not chipmunk. They're eating all the leftover turkey chicken food. What do you think, Garfy? You don't go and talk today? Hey? Well, if I wiggle your tail. Yeah, if I wiggle your tail, you tell me off? Yeah. It didn't hurt you. I just got in. Give me that tail. Give me that. Ah! Give me that tail. Give me that tail. You give me that tail. Garfie's a good cat. He doesn't like to be mean, do you? He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy.
Just wants to be loved.
Yeah. Garfield loves to be loved. We brought him up on being loved and snuggle all the time, eh, Garfie? You got to be snuggle all the time. That way you got to do with a kitty that's so good. This guy catches mice, brings them up yelling to me at 3 in the morning, and I got old Pringles cans for my chips, and he sometimes drops it right in the Pringles can because he knows he's going to get a couple of, well, not a couple treats, he gets about 10 pieces of treats. And I got to give Gabrielle, because she's a good mouser too, and they kind of work in unison to each other, but since we've been in here a year, I figure they probably killed well over 300 mice. And I found out last night how they're getting in. The door to the kitchen, to the temporary greenhouse, was not closed all the way at the bottom, and they were getting in there. So I put a stick in the door, I don't know if it's still there, to hold the door shut, because they also, the last people also bent the doors and broke things in here and stuff. So when you lock the handle, it's not staying locked. I was using one of those red wires. I got a spool of here to hold the door handle closed, and we'll have to do that again, I guess.
Down further.
I'm going to change once we have a little bit more money. I'm going to change it to maybe some French doors or something, because to replace this.
It's coming down.
Yeah, he's coming down. Let's get another shot of him. Let's get another shot. Where are you, little boy? There you are. You see him, Garfy? He's a boyd. You see that little bird? Yeah? Do you see him in the camera, or can you see him out there? Look at him, look. Hey, what's that, eh? That's me in the window. Yeah, I'm not going to hurt you. I just wanted to get your attention.
He found something really good to eat.
Yeah, he's chewing in that new grass that's been cut.
Yeah.
He's actually, you can see him eating the grass.
Yeah.
I'm getting a good shot of him here.
Yeah, he's beautiful. Look. He's very careful. He stopped at one point and looked around the air.
You can tell when a wild bird or animal is comfortable on your land is they'll look around, you make a noise. If they're scared, they'll just beat it, you know, fight or flight. They'll flight off. But like I said, it's been pretty quiet here. I don't own a four-wheeler or a side-by-side yet. I will eventually, but priorities first, right? This place needs a lot of work, and it definitely needs a heating system today. Last night was really cold. We had a good frost. As you can see down in the grass, it's kind of sparkling down in there. So that's from the frost. It's still wet from the frost.
That's called dew.
Yeah. Summer's more dew. That's frost. That's the leftover frost. So when I got up at, it was just 5:30 or 6, she had looked out from downstairs and seen that it was all fog. You couldn't see anything. You couldn't even see the coop out there. And then the sun come up and burned it off a little bit. But yeah, the bush is starting to breathe. It's starting to drop temperature, and all the nice stuff like that's happening. Oh, there he is, plumbing his wings out. Beautiful, right on. I was going to turn this off, but I had to take a picture of him for a little while here. Holy cow, we're already 14 minutes in. Doesn't take long to make a movie, does it? So, giblets, I don't know if I mentioned it when we did the turkey Sunday. Our friends told us they took a couple with them and for doing it. And they said giblets dressed out to just under 40 pounds. It was like 49.8 or something like that, or 49.8 or something. It was almost 40 pounds, and that's dressed bird with the feathers done and the insides taken out and stuff. So that's a really big bird. You don't often see a 40-pound turkey, grass-fed, naturally raised. Geez, you sell a bird like that in the store. I seen I think it was 18-pound organic bird in the Independent in North Bay last month, and it was $98 for an 18-pound bird. So could you imagine what a 40-pound bird is? What, a couple $100? $300-400 maybe? Christmas time, a 35-40-pound bird, that's worth $500 if you have a family who wants a great big turkey and they just can't get it, which is near impossible. That way you'd have to custom order it from one of our farms to have something. And it was a lot more feed. You know, I took them to a couple of weeks, a week or two short of 6 months. So, you know, that's quite a bit in food. At $24 a bag, and the 11 turkeys were going through a bag every 2.5. It wasn't even making it three days for 2 bags. So, you know, figure out that, and then you got the cost of your shavings, and you can't include your labor in this, folks. You're not going to get paid for it if you do it. And that's being truthful again on YouTube. Live and learn, and as you go, pick up things you need to know, and apply them and see if they work. And if they don't work, you got to rethink it and rewrite it and try it all over again. Anyways, I got things to do. I got the heating guy coming. I'm going to pan back out of this. Say goodbye to the bird out foraging. The small Canadian goose. Granite Ridge Greens. Peace out.